Hello everyone, this is the Pawan. I do have 11 plus years of the experience into the Unix domain. Welcome to my YouTube channel Unix Ada. Okay, so here today we are going to explain about the concept called what is a Unix production support and why we are learning the concept called Unix production support, what are the responsibilities we are having and what are the roles and responsibilities, what are the features, qualification, each and everything. Today video we are going in depth. So if we are going in depth into our topic, okay, welcome to the first Unix production support. So then here, first we need to know that what is a production support. So production support engineers manages the technical requests that users of the system or a product submit and ensure the company's products meet the quality standards. Means the production engineer is responsible for managing the infrastructure not only technically into the production related issues and ethically also. For example, if you're going for one example, if you brought the one broadband internet, let it be some geo. Okay, if you want to do the some when your end user is working on using the product, okay, he had some hiccups, nothing but the internet is not properly coming. What the production engineers will do means, okay, so when you having internet, what usually we do, we will raise one ticket or we will make a call to the customer care. We are explaining that our services are not clear, we are getting this issue and we are raising our complaint. Once that complaint will be generating into ticket, the ticket will be assigning to the respective technical person. The person is called production support engineer. The engineer will going to work on the ticket, and within a ticketing tool they're going to know that what exactly the issue it is, when from when he's facing the issue. So if need, they will made a call to you and they will ask you that some pre-checks. What is the pre-checks? For example, your broadband connection is properly plugged, and do you have a proper power connection, and what are the amber symbol light you are getting, each and everything they will collect it, and they will give some kind of suggestions, okay, to sort out the issue. Sometimes they will ask you to reset the box, and they will ask you if we are not able to do it, they will do from their end your account. So our issue will be most of the time sorted out. Still we have a issue, so they will going to engage the field executive to the whole your home, and they will do the personal visit. They will going to work it out what exactly the issue. If there is a hardware issue, replacement means they will do it with a chargeable. Okay, so entire process again the customer care persons will be going to connect with us. They will take the all the inputs from us, okay, and feedback and each and everything. They are going to update to the their respective teams and management also. If you given any suggestions, for example, your services are good, but the thing is that this service is not acceptable when compared to the other things, or your costs are heavy, okay, you can do it better than this whatever you are doing. They are going to take up those suggestion also. The production engineers is going to take up those things and all, and they will pass it to the respective teams, and they will work on the technical feasibility also. Okay, so their primary responsibility involves resolving the errors and updating the customers with improvements. So the primary responsibility, why the production guy is there means, the primary responsibility is that if you get the issue, his job is that need to stop that issue or need to sort it out the issue. And apart from that, they are going to take up the updates from us, and they are going to do the improvements to the company. Why it is important? If anyone asks you, that means, for example, let it be you take the one live scenario. You brought a one car, let it be Tata. Okay, so when you are going to purchase a car, you are going to inquire with a number of the persons, your friends, colleagues, or whoever it may be. So they will give you some suggestion. What are the suggestion? Here the brand value is good. Here, okay, safety is good, and some people are telling you that the quality of the Okay, support is good. Nothing but when you made a call to the guy, they will treat you as a king and queen, and they will help you out with your problem, and they will do the follow up till your problem is sorted out. So that is one of the primary customer aspect. People will be take up into that is a granted. So that is the reason if the guys are properly working into the company, it will increase the ROI of the company, the share values, not only brand value, it will give the good enhancement to the company. Okay, in that part, production engineer also plays a very dominant role. Okay, they also assist the production engineers with the enhancing the process and develop the products also. Okay, not only supporting the existing environment, they are going to develop the new environment, new setup as per the needs of the user. Okay, a production support engineer recommends future changes and improvements based on the customer preferences. As I said earlier, so when we are looking for some kind of the suggestion we given to the company, they are going to accept those things, and they are going to work with the respective team. If possible, they are going to implement into the production environment for better enhancements supporting to the end users. Employers are expecting these engineers to be identify ways to improve the efficiency and reduce the production cost. So what is the use of that hidden thing is that there, so when the people are working with the multiple person taking the suggestion, so there we can improve our the quality, and the another side we can reduce our the waste cost also. Okay, where we are placing our efforts money into the unnecessary areas, we can cut off those things also. It's a benefit to the company one RO side, and the second is that we can reduce the unnecessary cost. So here production engineers is going to play a dominant role. Okay, so the next thing is that what is the roles and responsibilities of the production engineer. So as I said, okay, they are managing the incidents, they are working on the incidents, they are preparing and documenting the reports and troubleshooting the issues. So they're preparing the documenting. Okay, if there is a set of the technical feasibility we have to do it there, everything should be documenting, and they're generating the reports, for example quarterly basis, half-yearly basis, how many tickets we received, what are the frequency of the issues, and what are the generally we are getting the issues. Everything they are going to work it out, and they are going to work with the teams. So troubleshooting the issues, troubleshooting in the sense means they are going to work on the existing issue, what the end user is facing the issue, how to sort it out, everything they are going to collect it, they are going to do the root cause on those issues. So contributing to the production development, collaborating with other departments, suggesting the improvements, enhancing the system performances. So these are the major roles and responsibilities of the production support guy. Okay, so going to the next slide. So what are the softwares we need to have to learn the Unix production support? If you want to be an Unix in production support, so what exactly the softwares and mechanism you need to have? So here the primary thing is that you need to have a laptop or desktop that should be with minimum of 512 GB hard disk, and that should be with supporting to the core level should be i5 or 8th generation or whatever it may be. It support the virtual environment, because everything we are going to do it virtually, so we need to the support of the laptop also need to do it virtually. And the second thing is that we need a VMware or Oracle virtual box. I will explain you about this one in going forward slides. Okay, what is the use of that, why we are using that one, this software also in it. And the third one is that OS image. OS image means, for example, if you are working on the Windows box, obviously you need a Microsoft OS. Like that in Unix we are having the 250 plus flavors of the flavors. So there, if you are using the Linux, it should be Red Hat product, Ubuntu, Fedora, different type of the whatever the OS you are planning to deploy it, that deployment OS should be need to be there into the image. And if you want to access to the server, okay, you need to have a putty software. So coming to the next topic, okay, levels into the production support. So what is the levels? Usually when your friend circle or when your already experienced persons, okay, into the different levels. Some people will be hearing this terminology. You are L1, you are L2, you are L3, or what exactly your status and your level of support. So what is L1 and L2, L3? So I can define you here. L1 will be into the entry level, or which is supporting minimum level of support, like a monitoring or supporting or taking the calls or feedback taking or kind of the stuff. L2 is working on the issues. Nothing but they are going to work on the issues. What are the issues will be there? Why is it recurring issue? And like that. L3 to L5 working on deploying the architecture. For example, if you want to, there is one company is there. They want to create one okay new setup into the Hyderabad. So they need of the 250 servers or there is some kind of a setup they need to do it. So the L3 and L5 guys, they are going to deploy the servers. They will do understanding that what is the cost of that, which flavors of the Unix they are looking, what is support level we can do it, okay, what are the best features we can do it. They will need to analyze and they will create that type of the architecture. Once the architecture is created, the L3 to L4 guys is going to support the existing architecture. Okay. So next thing is that, so as I said earlier, VMware. So this is one of the example for the VMware, how the infrastructure architecture will be there. Okay, we are hardware, basic inter-process communication, virtual schedule, and above we have some set of the partitions. For example, we can explain this one with one example. Okay, if you're going that, okay, hardware, we can take it as our personal laptop or desktop. Okay, on top of that, we are going to deploy it your VMware support application. On top of that, we are going to have a multiple servers we are going to develop. So what is the use means? For example, there is a banking system is there. Okay, there is a one bank is there. On a bank, we created a one okay VMware software. Okay, there the first application interprocess we can be considered as a sales team. Files server is like cache department. Device servers is nothing but finance team. Unix server is nothing but if you can consider as a management server. So everyone we are allocating the dedicated servers, okay, with their logins, so that should be dedicated to them and they are not able to share to anyone. So because of that we can increase the capacity and value also. So what are the certifications we need for this one? So majorly we need the certification like a Microsoft and VMware and Citrix, okay, Red Hat Linux, different type of the certifications we are having. So coming to the education qualification, so education qualification should be okay. He need to be having the degree qualification and the good communication into the computer and the specification. Specification here means you need to be specialized and understanding about any technology. For example, Java, .NET, Unix, okay, or Red Hat Linux, Oracle, like that. So he need to have the minimum communication skills. Why he need a communication skills means, so when the user is calling, asking about his issue, when you are, for example, in the previous example, you made a call to the customer care, since he is not able to understand your language means you are not able to explain very well. So it will give the bad impression on the company. So that is the reason he need to understand the English because we are supporting the global support. Okay, the customer will be there into the different countries. Okay. So day-to-day responsibilities, what are the day-to-day responsibilities will be there? So they are going to do the monitoring, swap, and checking the usage and working on the user issues. And they are going to perform it on creating the users, deletions, modifications. For example, you join the new retail company, so they want to create users. If you out of the company, they are going to delete it. Okay, you promoted from the L1 to L3 or L4, there is some sort of additional permissions are going to be happen. We are going to add it. Okay, if need, they are going to reboot the servers, supporting the application teams, and they are doing some kind of the patching also. So this is one of the example we can see that. So this is one of the Linux server. Okay, here they have some top command. Here we can see that what is the CPU state, memory state, and the process state, each and everything. So usually the guys will be monitoring this type of the commands, and they will work with application teams. Okay, this application is high. They want to restart it. They want to monitor. They want to increase everything. They will going to collect it from their end. So day-to-day responsibilities of the L2. Along with the L1 responsibilities, the L2 guys going to work on it some additional responsibility. For example, after patching your server is not rebooted, you got some error. So they are going to take up the calls. VMware administration activity. For example, we have to clone it, server it, and managing everything. They will do it. And sudo access also they are going to work on it. Okay, application supporting an end-to-end process. They are going to work on it. Okay. So day-to-day responsibilities for the L3 guys. So L3 guys to L5 guys, as I said earlier, apart from the L1, L2, they are going to set up the new server or new environment to the team or company. They are placing the cluster and cloud setup also for the redundancy purpose. So So the same course I'm going to explain in detail with real-time exposure. So the duration will be 20 days. Every day it will be 45 minutes. And mode is that online. And the batch is starting from the 10th of August. So please check and get back to us. If you need a more information, definitely we can help you out with the information. Thank you all. Have a nice day.